Hello, everyone. Welcome back to the Real Talk English podcast, where we help you take your English skills to the next level here in 2026. I'm Jack, your host, and today we're diving into a topic that's on everyone's mind: how to speak fluent English this year. Whether you're just starting out or you've been learning English for a while, this episode is packed with tips, tools, and strategies that will help you improve faster than ever before.
Hi, everyone. I'm Olivia, your co-host. Learning to speak English fluently might feel overwhelming at times, but let me tell you, in 2026, it's more achievable than ever. With the latest tools, apps, and learning strategies, anyone can make real progress. Today, we'll share practical tips, exciting trends, and even a few inspiring stories to guide you on your journey to fluency.
Exactly! And if you've ever wondered why fluency in English is so important today, stick around. We've got some insights that might surprise you. But before we jump in, a quick reminder.
Make sure you subscribe to our channel or podcast so you don't miss any of our episodes. And we'd love to hear from you. Share your progress in the comments or send us a message. Your journey inspires others to keep learning too.
All right, Olivia, shall we get started? Let's talk about why English fluency is such a game changer in 2026.
Let's do it. It's going to be a fun and practical session, so grab your coffee, notebook, or just relax and listen. This episode is designed to give you real steps to improve your English today.
All right, Olivia, let's start by talking about why English fluency is such a game changer in 2026. It's no longer just a language, it's a global skill that opens doors in so many areas of life. From business and education to travel and even social media, being fluent in English gives you an advantage that's hard to beat.
That's so true, Jack. Think about multinational companies. Many now list English fluency as a must-have skill. But it's not just about reading emails or understanding instructions. It's about communicating your ideas clearly, confidently, and in a way that connects with people from all over the world.
Exactly. And it's not just work. Traveling has never been easier if you can speak English. Whether you're asking for directions in Paris, ordering food in Tokyo, or meeting new friends at an international conference, English helps you feel confident and connected wherever you go.
And don't forget about the social and cultural side. Most of the world's movies, books, podcasts, including this one, and even trending videos on platforms like YouTube and TikTok are in English. Being fluent means you can enjoy these experiences without missing out or constantly relying on translations.
Absolutely. Fluency isn't just about knowing vocabulary or grammar, it's about using English as a bridge to new experiences, cultures, and ideas. And here's the exciting part: in 2026, the resources to achieve fluency are better and more accessible than ever. That's why we're here today, to show you how to make the most of those tools and start speaking English naturally and confidently.
Right, Jack? And we'll also cover some of the common barriers learners face and how to overcome them, so you can avoid frustration and keep making progress. By the end of this episode, you'll have actionable steps that you can start applying today.
So, whether you're aiming to improve for work, travel, or just personal growth, understanding why English fluency matters is the first step. And in 2026, there's never been a better time to start. So Olivia, now that we know why English fluency matters in 2026, let's talk about something every learner struggles with at some point: the barriers that make fluency seem hard to reach.
Yes, Jack. There are several, but let's start with the fear of making mistakes. Many learners feel embarrassed or shy when trying to speak, especially in front of others. They worry about pronunciation, grammar, or whether people will understand them at all.
That's such a common challenge. But here's the truth, making mistakes is part of learning. If you're not making mistakes, you're not growing. The key is to embrace them, laugh at them when you can, and keep speaking anyway.
Exactly. Another big barrier is lack of speaking practice. Many learners focus on reading and writing but don't spend enough time speaking or listening in real-life situations. It's like trying to learn to swim by just reading about it. You need to jump into the water and practice.
And speaking regularly doesn't mean you need a perfect partner. Even talking to yourself, narrating your day, or repeating sentences from a podcast helps your brain get used to thinking and speaking in English.
Time is another barrier. With work, school, or family responsibilities, it can feel impossible to fit English practice into your day. But even 15 minutes of consistent practice every day can make a huge difference over time. Consistency beats intensity every time.
Absolutely. Another challenge we see is relying too much on translation from your native language. When you constantly translate in your head, it slows you down and makes conversation more difficult. Thinking in English is a skill, and it takes practice, but it's worth it.
And finally, there's the issue of resources. In 2026, learners have access to more tools than ever, apps, videos, online courses, but sometimes this can feel overwhelming. The key is knowing which resources to use, and how to use them effectively, rather than trying everything at once.
Exactly, Olivia. So, whether it's fear of mistakes, lack of practice, time constraints, overthinking, or resource overload, these barriers are normal, and the good news is that every single one of them can be overcome with the right strategies.
Right, Jack? And that's exactly what we'll cover in the next section, actionable strategies to overcome these barriers and start building real fluency in 2026.
All right, Olivia, now that we've talked about the barriers learners face, let's focus on solutions, the strategies that actually help you improve your English fluency.
Absolutely, Jack. The first and most important strategy is consistency. Even if you only practice for 15 to 20 minutes every day, the key is to do it daily. Small steps add up faster than long, irregular study sessions.
That's right. For example, you could start your morning by listening to a short English podcast or reviewing a few new vocabulary words. During lunch, you could practice speaking out loud, even if it's just narrating what you're doing.
And speaking of podcasts, you're already taking a great step by listening to this one. Another tip is to create a routine. Find a specific time each day for English practice, so it becomes a habit rather than a chore.
Next, immersion is extremely powerful. You don't need to live in an English-speaking country to immerse yourself. Surround yourself with English through TV shows, music, apps, or even by setting your phone or computer in English.
And don't just consume English, interact with it. Try repeating phrases from shows, mimicking intonation, or practicing sentences from podcasts. This will improve both your pronunciation and natural rhythm of speaking.
Another practical step is to find a speaking partner. It could be a friend, a tutor, or an online language exchange partner. There are so many platforms today, like italki, Tandem, or HelloTalk, that make connecting with other learners or native speakers easy.
But if you don't have a partner to practice with, don't worry. You can practice speaking to yourself, narrate your day, describe what you're doing, or even have imaginary conversations. It may feel a bit strange at first, but it's an excellent way to build confidence.
Technology is also a huge help in 2026. AI-powered apps now give real-time feedback on pronunciation and grammar. Apps like Elsa Speak or LinkU can highlight mistakes and guide you on exactly what to improve.
And flashcard apps like Anki or Quizlet are fantastic for memorizing vocabulary, but don't just focus on single words. Learn phrases and full sentences so you can use them in context.
Another strategy that's very effective is shadowing. That's when you listen to a native speaker and immediately repeat what they say, copying their tone, speed, and rhythm. It's one of the best exercises for improving fluency naturally.
Thinking in English is another underrated habit. Start small, try naming objects around you, planning your day, or thinking of short sentences in English. Over time, it becomes much easier to speak without translating in your head. And don't forget the importance of setting small goals. Fluency doesn't happen overnight, so break it down, learn 10 new words a week, or aim to have one English conversation by the end of the month. Celebrate your progress, no matter how small. Exactly. Consistency, immersion, interaction, technology, shadowing, thinking in English, and goal setting, these are the building blocks of fluency in 2026. Anyone can apply them today and start seeing real progress.
And the best part? These strategies work for beginners and advanced learners alike. It's all about making English a natural part of your daily life. Now, Olivia, let's talk about something really exciting, the tools and trends that are shaping English learning in 2026. There's never been a better time to learn English because technology has made it more interactive, fun, and personalized than ever.
That's right, Jack. The first trend that really stands out is AI-powered language learning. Apps like ChatGPT, Elsa Speak, and LinkU now offer personalized lessons, simulate real-life conversations, and give instant feedback on pronunciation and grammar. It's like having a personal tutor available 24/7.
Exactly. And the best part is these apps adapt to your level. They track your progress, identify weaknesses, and suggest lessons tailored just for you. No more one-size-fits-all courses. Learning is now smarter and more efficient.
Another trend is virtual reality, or VR. Imagine putting on a headset and practicing English in a virtual cafe in London, giving a presentation in New York, or even attending an international conference, all from the comfort of your home. VR makes learning immersive, interactive, and incredibly fun.
And for learners who love social interaction, online communities are booming. Platforms like italki, Tandem, HelloTalk, Discord, and even specialized English learning forums let you practice speaking, writing, and get instant feedback from native speakers or other learners worldwide.
Plus, advanced speech recognition has taken pronunciation practice to the next level. Many apps now analyze your speech in real time and give detailed suggestions, like adjusting tone, stress, or rhythm, so you sound more natural and confident.
Gamification is another big trend in 2026. Apps like Duolingo, Memrise, and Bilingual app use challenges, rewards, and interactive storytelling to make learning feel like a game. Motivation is built into the experience, which helps learners stick with it.
And we can't forget micro-learning. Busy learners love short, focused lessons that fit into daily life. For example, learning a single idiom, grammar rule, or useful phrase in just 5 minutes during your coffee break. Podcasts like this one are perfect for micro-learning because you can listen while commuting, exercising, or doing chores.
Another powerful trend is adaptive learning platforms. These platforms use AI to track your strengths and weaknesses and adjust lessons accordingly, making sure you're always learning at the right level and not wasting time on content that's too easy or too hard.
Finally, there's a growing trend of creating your own content in English. Learners are making videos, writing blogs, recording mini podcasts, or sharing posts online. Not only does this practice your skills, but it also builds confidence and allows you to connect with other learners around the world.
So to sum it up, in 2026, English learners have access to AI tutors, VR experiences, speech recognition, gamified apps, microlearning lessons, adaptive platforms, and opportunities to create content. If you're willing to put in the effort, the resources are endless, and the journey to fluency has never been more exciting.
Exactly, Jack. And the key is to choose the tools that fit your style and goals, then make them part of your daily routine. Technology is here to help you, but consistent practice is still what brings real results.
All right, Olivia, now that we've covered tools, trends, and practical strategies, let's talk about something equally important: motivation and mindset. Without the right mindset, even the best strategies won't take you very far.
That's so true, Jack. One of the first things I always tell learners is, fluency is a journey, not a destination. Every single word you learn, every sentence you practice, is a step forward. Don't be too hard on yourself if progress feels slow sometimes. It's happening, even when you can't see it immediately.
And it helps to remember why you're learning English in the first place. Maybe it's for a job, traveling, connecting with people around the world, or even enjoying media in English. Keeping that reason in mind gives you a strong sense of purpose when things get tough.
Exactly. And another big mindset tip is, don't compare yourself to others. Everyone learns at their own pace. Celebrate your small wins, whether it's understanding a new word, having a short conversation, or finishing a podcast episode. Each step is progress.
Absolutely. And it's okay to take breaks when you need them. Learning a language is like running a marathon, not a sprint. Consistency over perfection is what really matters.
And mistakes? Don't fear them, they're proof that you're trying and improving. Every mistake is an opportunity to learn something new. Embrace them as part of the process.
Another mindset tip is to enjoy the process. Watch your favorite movies in English, listen to music, or read books that interest you. The more you enjoy learning, the more naturally English will become part of your daily life.
And remember, fluency isn't just about speaking perfectly, it's about communicating effectively. If you can share your ideas and understand others, you're already succeeding. Perfect grammar isn't the goal, clear, confident communication is.
So keep going, stay consistent, and don't forget to celebrate your journey. Fluency is within your reach, and every effort you make today will pay off tomorrow.
Exactly, Jack. With the right mindset, the right tools, and a bit of consistency, anyone can make real progress in 2026. You've got this.
All right, Olivia, we've covered a lot today, from why fluency matters, to common barriers, practical strategies, and exciting tools in 2026. It's been an amazing journey through English learning, and I hope our listeners are feeling inspired and ready to take action.
Absolutely, Jack. Remember, fluency is achievable for everyone, and with the right mindset, consistent practice, and the tools we talked about, you can start making progress right now. It's all about taking small steps every day and building habits that stick.
And don't forget to celebrate your progress, no matter how small. Learning English is a journey, and every new word, sentence, or conversation counts. You're moving closer to fluency with every effort you make.
Exactly. And if you found today's episode helpful, please share it with your friends who are also learning English. We'd also love to hear from you. What's your biggest challenge with English fluency? Leave a comment or send us a message. Your questions and experiences inspire others and help us create better content for you.
And make sure you subscribe to our podcast or channel so you don't miss future episodes. We'll continue sharing tips, trends, and strategies to help you improve your English in 2026 and beyond.
Before we go, remember this: fluency isn't about being perfect. It's about communicating effectively, enjoying the process, and staying consistent. Every step you take today brings you closer to your English goals.
Exactly. So keep practicing, stay motivated, and take advantage of the amazing tools and strategies we discussed. You've got this.
Thanks for joining us today on the English Learning Podcast. We hope you feel motivated and ready to take action. Until next time, keep learning, stay consistent, and enjoy the journey.
See you in the next episode, everyone. Happy learning!